I don't know. What do you mean, you fucking cheat bastard? I'm gonna put it on Facebook. That's it. Fucking hell, I've had enough.
Ah, okay, no worries. You haven't been waiting on so. Is this 5 or first 5 or 6?
Yeah.
First 5.
So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. This is the semi-final stage. Yep. Luke Meadmore's won the lag and elected to break. It's still best of 9. Both players have had a very, very impressive run to the semi-final stage. And joining me in the commentary booth is Lloyd Freeman.
Again. Can't get enough today. If I can't play pool, I might as well enjoy it in commentary. So who's at table now, Bucky? Who's broke off there?
Lloyd broke.
Lloyd? That's funny, I'm sat next to you, mate. It's a good break, is that?
Dear. Luke broke.
Oh, we
Apologies.
started.
Here we go.
How many pints?
I know, too many.
Paul Buck sponsored in by Heineken tonight.
Yeah, Luke broke, and it's now Stefan at the table. Has he potted a ball? Not yet.
Do we ball off at break? Something's down.
Yeah, he's on yellows. Yeah, right. We're with it now. We're with it. We're back with you. Stefan's been on fire today.
Yeah, no, he beat me earlier on, and he played really well in our match. He's starting to get his consistency back again now. Even since sort of back end of last year, really started to pull it together again. He went through a bit of a dry spell. Yeah,
he got absolutely thumped, didn't he, by Matt Braley, and that in some respects could be one of the best things that happened to him, because he really started to pull it together after that.
Yeah. I mean, Matt Braley's somebody who can really teach you a lesson, isn't he?
Yeah, sensational player. Who's got money? Are we paid?
For this?
Just answer it on stream, Lloyd.
What?
Just answer it on stream.
Alright, well, okay, put that.
Yeah, John just asking on the chat whether these two have played against each other for money. Not that I can recall.
No, I'm pretty sure they haven't.
Would be a good game.
Yeah, I think this will be a good game.
They're both full of confidence. I mean, they've both beat some really big names along the way. Luke beat Arfan Dad in the last round in a little bit of a slightly bad-tempered affair, but nothing over the top.
When I spoke to him afterwards, he seemed like he seemed to be happy with the way that he played. I think he feels like he's improved in that game. So as long as you're going further in the tournaments and improving, you're going to give yourself a good chance out there and feel good about it.
That's right. And Stefan's just been buzzing, so it's going to be really difficult to pick a winner in this one. The other semi between Darren Smith and John Gillen, probably, dare I say, a little bit more unfashionable than this one, but still two great players.
Yeah, Darren's done really well to get to where he is in this tournament today.
Yeah, he certainly has. I think he'll be happy with this. I think if you'd have offered him semi-finals before the start, he'd have snatched your hand off.
Definitely, mate. When you look at the field of players, even quarter-finals.
Yeah. It's a good shot from Stefan.
Played a good shot there. He just needs one more now to get onto this yellow. He needs to think about this a little bit.
Do you think he'll just leave a plant?
He could possibly just leave himself a long yellow. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the ball over the pocket. Yeah, it's a bit easier than I thought then, really.
Yeah, it makes it.
As long as he hits this yellow full in the face, I mean, even maybe putting both in one shot, if he hits it thin off the left-hand side, he could leave himself a bit of bother. And it should be alright. He can bring it down for the black into middle.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he's screwing this. No. Oh. Yeah, I think he's got a shot, but
he's got lucky, really. I think
he's played a bit of an in-between shot there.
He'll take that all day long.
Yeah, as long as you've got a shot, you're happy. And he's missed that.
Wow.
So Luke's got a very difficult finish here. It's alright, it's alright.
I think Omar's been volunteered there just by virtue of the fact he stood next to a table.
So Luke's got to decide here whether it's worth going for or not. I'd say not, but wherever you put this white, you're leaving an opportunity to pot that black, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I mean,
you can't see very many places where they can prevent an up and down from here.
That's right. Yeah, I think he's got to attack, even though it's so difficult to do so with the 3 reds on the top rail.
Unless he can find, you know, maybe pop the red over the top left, come right back down the table, play the red nearest to the top right and tuck right in behind that other red next to it. That's the only way I can see him winning this frame, really.
He's got to stop the up and down, hasn't he? Because
yeah.
you just can't see Stefan missing that.
No, he's got a lot of room for error there.
It's not nailed on that he'd pop the black with an up and down, because it is slightly out of the pocket, but there's every chance that he would.
I think he's heading towards that area.
Wow, that really sprung off the side rail, didn't it? It seemed to spring off the side rail there.
Can he play that shot from here that we mentioned?
I think he'd struggle, to be honest.
Can he play it off the red that is almost touching? It looks to be playing just a sort of a mediocre-ish.
Well, he's played that red to try and stop the up and down, but he's not hit that. He's not hit it hard enough.
Use the red there to stop it.
Yeah, you've got to think that Stefan will at least hit the black here. As I say, there's no.
He's got to decide whether he wants to play this off a cushion by the black or just a straight.
He's missed it. He's missed it. He's missed it by a mile.
He's missed that by a long way.
Careless for a player of his calibre.
He'd be very upset with that.
You know, if he hits it, you've got to think he's like 75-80% chance he'll pot it.
Yeah, Luke's looking at the right shot here. This is a bit of a black ball shot. Played it well.
Yeah, good shot. Got both his reds in the open, and he's got to be favourite now for his opening frame. You'd expect him to get these from here.
Yeah, be happy with that. Good shot. Slow down.
Yeah, he's got a little bit close to his work there.
Yeah,
he should still be fine.
He won't be too displeased with that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of phases, Luke.
He's been playing well this week. He's feeling confident.
Yeah, you've been practising with him, haven't you, quite a bit, Lloyd?
Yeah, we've practised, I think, 3 times this week, actually, and he's been playing really well. It's nice to see him back onto his game again, I think. He sort of lost interest for a little bit, and he's a really, really good player, Luke. I've got a lot of respect for him as a person and a player, really. I thought when I first started coming in, I thought Luke was probably going to be my main rival, just from my first impressions of him, and then they sort of dropped away from it a little bit. But he's definitely got the right ingredients.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Luke. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's definitely got a very good cueing arm as well. So
he's got the added bonus of a little bit of a carefree attitude as well at the moment, because I know he's waiting to go out into town. As soon as he goes out, he's out into town. So I think win or lose, he probably wouldn't be too fussed.
Right. The great thing about Leeds City Centre is you can booze until 5 and 6 in the morning, so he's still got plenty of time yet.
Yeah. So we've got Stefan braked with a ball down.
He's nominated yellows.
Gone to get that one out. Oh.
Just sort of, he's a bit unlucky there. He's just sat on her head. So
That
can
was
he?
a bit of a dangerous shot to take. He might just be able to get a swerve here. That looks so tight, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, with the red so close, it's difficult to get down to the right part of the cue ball as well here. I was looking at it. Just nick it straight away from red, and then he's got it. Yeah, it's a good shot, that.
Yeah, it was. Just a small element of swerve on it, just
Yeah.
enough. And he also pinched a little bit of a pocket.
Yeah.
Clever shot.
Still got a lot of work to do here, especially with this angle. Unless, you know, is he coming back over this our side at table now, bottom, to play for the plant? Because I can't see anything that he can hold for.
Playing the plant now.
He's playing a plant now. And that's a great shot. Yeah.
That's a shot of a confident player. Luke acknowledges it as well.
He's still got to make something of that yellow though on the top rail as we're looking at it.
He'll be fancying these though, the way he's playing. He's gone after
I think
it
he's
now.
playing for it now, yeah. He's left himself in no man's land. Now in the top yellow goes, if it goes, the only way he can go around this now is take the white up and round the top end of the table and play for that one that is closest to at the moment. If he gets that, then he's got a chance.
Yeah, still a lot of work to do here.
Shouldn't be too difficult really. You're looking at 3 cushions.
He'll be conscious of the fact he's a frame down and it's only a race to 5, so not that long. Wow.
So is he looking at screwing this? He's played that shot and he's played it really well there, Bucky. Yeah.
He has.
Thought Stefan might be able to play that well.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, well
Good
deserved. Screw this one out.
Yeah, he deserves a finish here because he's played some great shots and he's played that so well. Great control on that. So this is going 1-all, no doubt about it, unless his tip falls off.
That's 1-all.
Which he doesn't, so 1-all. A couple of good frames.
Both showing good class here. What you expect of a semi-final at this sort of level, really.
Yeah, for sure. We'll just, while they're racking them, I will go onto a club cam so we can get a quick look at the game next door between Darren and
Darren's 1-0 up on
John
that game.
Gillen. Darren's winning.
What's he playing here? Is he yellows? Looks like he's got a little bit of work to do there with that yellow over by that red and black.
Oh, crikey, yeah, lots of work.
He's got the other game going on again now. There's a
We'll
white down off of Luke's break.
Not seen too many of them today.
We've had a few close calls for the 3 break dishes though, haven't we?
We have, actually,
Dan Hawkins had
yeah.
one. John Gillen had one, didn't he?
It's strange as well that we've been on the stream.
Have they, both of them?
Yeah.
It would be nice to see. I think there'd be a bit of cheer for that one when it finally comes
absolutely.
through, which I'm sure it will do. It's a great incentive.
It'd be okay if it got to the grand final, because by my reckoning there'd be 250 quid in the pot then.
Oh, right. Does it increase each time?
Yeah, it's rolls over, yeah. So you will want to see it happen, Lloyd.
I definitely see. Yeah.
Or at least not today.
No, certainly not today, mate. I'll wait till the grand final before I win that one. I'm just biding my time.
It would be a lovely little bonus, wouldn't it?
So there is a bit of work to do on these. At first I thought yellows, but now I'm thinking it's possibly reds here. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, I think at first glance at the board you would pick yellows every time, wouldn't you? But like you say, when you have a closer look,
You look at
the reds probably are just the better balls.
The group of, you've got the yellow tied up to the bottom rail, which you could get out straight away. But then you're looking at that group of balls sort of around the black spot, and the bottom red goes there. I know the top yellow goes, but there's a little bit more difficulty around it.
Yeah.
But the bottom red goes, and if he gets the right angle, he can use that to develop the other one. And with the red being over on that top middle as we're looking at it, if he can get the right angle on that, he can play down to the bottom red. underneath that bunch. Well, he's gone for him straight away.
He's gone after him, hasn't he? Yeah.
And
he left a plant into the middle.
I'm sure he's got something to go at here, but obviously it's not as easy as what it would have been.
Yeah, he was trying to get into him, wasn't he? Definitely, but he has got the plant into the middle, but it's.
I think he could have been a bit
tricky.
more patient with that one.
Yeah, maybe.
But he might be looking at the yellows and thinking, you know, he ain't going to be clearing up on his first visit, so maybe I've got 2 chances.
Oh, whoops.
Top table, please.
He's playing well though, full of confidence, but
Yeah.
I mean that wasn't
I think
the best shot.
Luke's certainly got a lot of work to do here. I'd be surprised if he goes for these. With that red bean over there, down to this bottom right, he might be looking to take that pocket with his yellow, give himself a bit of insurance.
But we are talking about Luke here, so don't be at all surprised if he goes for these.
Well, he's looking at this yellow above the black straight away, and this one can give him a chance to get his out. Oh, what a great pot.
That's a fantastic shot.
So Luke's got a little bit of work to do here. He's going to be looking for something to develop these 2 yellows with. He's running out of space.
Yeah, he's running out of options, isn't he? Yeah, it gets more and more difficult as you go along because at this moment in time, they ain't going anywhere.
Well, he's left himself the perfect opportunity now.
He really has to cue this, so doesn't he?
I mean, does one of those yellows go into the middle bag?
The middle.
Because it can, if it does, it can play to that side of them too. So if he misses them, at least he might have a shot, which is hit him.
I'll tell you what.
And I think he's got a shot here. I do. If he can play this with a bit of stun, bottom left-hand side, pull it back out into the table.
Would you not maybe just try and hold on the red and leave a double?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure if that double's clear. Or is it the black? But he's got a shot anyway. I'd have been playing out for it, definitely.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he deserves this really for the enterprise that he's shown in this finish.
If he misses, it's game over though. Although I still think it's game.
Yeah,
for Stefan.
you've still got a fancy Stefan here. But I'll tell you what, it's a fantastic effort there from Luke because it just wasn't on, and he's basically got down to missing his last ball in the jaws. Stefan should punish him here though. Just got to get this right and get on the ball correctly, which is just about done. Yeah, it's perfect.
Great shot that.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed about Stefan's game today. His cue ball control's been absolutely pristine.
He's certainly got it. When he's on form, when his confidence is there, he's a very, very dangerous player.
Yeah. He looks to be flowing really well as well. He's got the momentum.
So 2-1.
Unlucky Luke there, I think, a really brave attempt, but Stefan's punished him for missing. Good game this.
Yeah. He's got heat.
Can you see the score from this game on the
1-1 that one?
Still 1-1. Looks like John's on a dish there though.
Brilliant break. 3 reds, 4 balls down. Calls reds immediately.
He's nominated reds before the balls will even stop moving. That's confidence. That's a fantastic break. That's got to be a break dish. I think...
No mistakes though, he's still got to work it out, take his time, make sure of every pot. inch here, inch there in the States can cost you.
For sure.
When they're like this.
I'm actually looking at it. I'm not so sure that yellows won't. I suppose the red near the black makes it. Yeah.
You should have no dramas here. I mean, I'm sure the red in the middle of the table, I think it comes to this bottom left as we look.
Yeah.
So it can play for an area and have a choice here. He's played it a bit slower.
He's fine. Goes in the middle, I think, so he's okay.
That, yeah.
Probably just knock it in the middle, use the yellow as a bumper.
Yep.
Good shot. He looks to be playing well within himself, playing as well as I've ever seen him play. A few people were saying he was favourite for this event, and looking at this, he probably is. It's impressive stuff.
He's going to have a tough one to come up against next, though, if John takes the game, which I see John as a favourite.
I think the thing about...
He's just gone 2-1 up as John.
The thing about John is that he doesn't... Egos don't bother him, reputations don't bother him, he just plays the balls and plays his own game.
He's been around, he's seen it all, mate. He's higher than that.
I think that was a breaking
his
dish.
Talent is one of the most naturally talented people you've ever seen on a table, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Don't practice for weeks or months at a time, comes onto a snooker table and can knock a ton in on his first frame.
Yeah. He's a good QS, that's for sure. Another good break there from Luke. Yeah. Certainly breaking well on the main table.
Still got work to do with these. If you're looking at those top ones, red, yellow, or top left, and if that yellow goes by the red, then you'd fancy the yellows. But if it doesn't, then he's definitely got work to do here on either set. He's taking red, so obviously it done. He's gone for it straight away.
A little bit unlucky again. It goes off for yellow, maybe, Lloyd. You get the right angle on it, that's what he's looking at.
I don't think it's there myself. I'm not perfect at these shots, but I'm pretty sure that don't go. I've seen Harris play some of these shots in the most ridiculous of fashions, but
yeah. Is he down in Yarmouth, Harris, this weekend?
Yeah, I'm sure he's down there for some county matches.
Yeah, inter-county, yeah.
I think he's left Stefan a chance here.
Yes.
I mean, you can look at blacked out rail, but I don't think that'll faze him at the moment. He'll be looking at these and thinking, yeah, they're mine. Well, he's taking that black out straight away anyway.
Good shot. The way he's
queuing. He's only got one yellow to think about over at the right-hand side as we're looking. I'm sure he'll find a way up for that pretty soon. He might even... Yeah, he's going to be playing up for it now.
Yeah.
Just got to be careful not to go too far towards that right, red. He's played it perfectly.
He just doesn't look like missing, does he? No. His cue ball is absolutely spot on.
When you get like this, though, you know, everything you play is going to be perfect. It is in that zone, clearly.
Yeah. You know, if this Stefan Risidi had turned up against Matt Brealey, then it'd have been a very different game. I'm not suggesting he'd have won, but
it'd have been
Matt
more of a challenge.
Really well. Oh yeah, and we did. You know, Matt just didn't have to. He had no worries in that game, but playing against Stefan in this sort of form, I think it'd have been different.
Yeah, he's really coming into his own again now.
It's good to see. All the pots are finding the heart of a pocket.
Yeah, don't want to be too straight. He can screw it out.
Yeah,
not a problem. But White's running away from that yellow on his next shot, unless he plays it like that. Which
he's played it so well. Played it so well.
What can you say? This is what I mean. You know, when you're playing like this, every time you get to the table, you know that you're potting and you know that you're getting on the right ball. Everything's going right.
He's just not missing.
He's making it look too easy.
Luke Meadmore has done absolutely nothing wrong here, and he's facing the wrong end of a 4-1 scoreline.
Stefan to break. I think if a ball goes down here,
he's won.
I think he's taking it.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think when this sort of thing happens, you just have to give credit to your opponent, don't you? You can't beat yourself up, because
this is the brutality of these short runs. Because I think he's had a break dish, a dry break dish.
Yeah.
And now if the break dishes, that's 3 games, and Luke's taken one shot.
And Luke's done absolutely nothing wrong, really. He showed some great attacking intent himself. He's had a little bit of bad luck, actually.
So he's dry here by the looks of it.
He is.
And they've gone messy.
They have, but
Luke will be, he'll be spitting feathers after this.
he's probably just relieved to get to the table, to be honest. I think he might go reds here and take...
I'm thinking pot yellow,
yellows.
take control at bottom bags. And he's missed that. Now he's given Stefan the opportunity to do the same thing. Because there's not a red that goes here easily unless he plays the long one. I'm sure he'll look at this cut yellow.
I think the cut yellow is...
It's got
danger enough because he could flick the red.
What's he looking? He's looking at the red here, I think. You know, what his next shots could be.
I think he might refuse a pot here.
If he's not taking yellows, it's probably... Well, what is he doing?
Is he going off a rail? Oh,
I'm
wow.
pretty sure that red didn't go.
I'm pretty sure it didn't go as well.
And I'm pretty sure he didn't play the safety. I don't know. I'm almost sure he went for the pot
No,
there.
I think he fancied it.
Yeah, that's maybe jumping the gun a little bit.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's fluked it. No.
Well,
yellows are definitely all day
definitely
long now, aren't
yeah.
they?
I think the only fear for Stefan was that he dipped for the line a bit too early.
Yeah.
Which he looked like he were doing a bit there with some of the shots he were taking on.
Honestly, I think Luke's probably just seen end of this one, and he's looking at the exit door.
He's looking at the bright lights of a big city.
Yeah.
A few Jaeger bombs, I think. That's what he's got his eye on. Has anybody told him it was a third and fourth place playoff?
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah, well, for extra money, innit? It probably
I think he'd be looking to split that.
Yeah, with a degree of chop, probably, I would imagine.
He certainly won't want to be hanging around for it, that's for sure. So that's down. Stefan yellows. There's a finish here as well. If the yellow with the two that's closest together, if the left hand one goes,
He's just he's okay. He's a little bit loose there, but he's okay. So he's going to try and disturb his pad one now, Lloyd. He's got the perfect angle.
Well,
that's a great shot.
I don't even follow what just happened, but he's got a plant, but he's not got the right angle for it.
He's a bit unlucky.
Although he's playing the bottom plant, which is straight in.
Wow.
Yeah, that's everything goes right for you. Everything goes right. He didn't even think about that.
He's just not
missing. He just knew that when he got down and played it would go in his way. One good pot here, game over.
Sensation. Oh, it's not gone far enough. I thought that was perfect when he played it.
I think he's just a little bit thicker than he wanted to. So I now fancy Luke for this game.
Well, I think you've got to, yeah.
Barring some outrageous fluke, I can't see anything to go for.
There's nothing there.
I mean, the only possible thing is, as a DF, maybe put black over by a red up on that top cushion, top right as we look. But there's no point in going for your own ball here, is there? You've got to try and cause some trouble. Unless he's looking at a double off the red.
Wow.
So he's going for it.
Yeah, you've got to think that Luke should mop these up now. But you get a different mindset, I suppose, when you 4-1 down. If he's 4-1 up, then he would already be halfway through his clearance. To be fair to Luke, he seems to play in the same way no matter what.
That looked short at first, but I think it is still a little bit short. He's going to have to play this with side now, surely. Yeah, just to be able to nip out for these other balls without avoiding that yellow.
Yeah, this is a bit awkward now because I think he's got trouble avoiding the yellow. Does he really force a cue ball through?
I think that he can play. You know, he doesn't want to be disturbing this yellow because he can play his next shot as a shot to nothing.
He's screwed off for yellow, and he's left it where it was anyway, so not too bad. Should be
not
okay.
hanging around. And he's missed. And it is a shot to nothing.
Yeah, he's missed out by a street, to be honest. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see Stefan take on a double to the middle, because he can't. I don't think he's got the double to the bottom
Can
bag.
he just drop White onto top rail? He's gone for long double, and I tell you what, that's there.
He's nailed it.
Oh,
So close.
Luke's got work to do. He's got an opportunity to pot here, but he needs to come round the back of the black and red, and then red into top middle.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
What's he looking at here? What's he looking at? He's smashed it
I
out.
saw a gap. I think he's just given the. Ooh,
Yeah,
he's just giving the game away. I think.
I think Luke's seen the exit door. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, and Stefan is playing so well.
Yeah.
You just don't think he's going to miss this.
Well played, Steph.
Yeah, very well played indeed.
Stefan.
So we're waiting for the next game between John and Darren, and John's 3-1 up there.
Just see what we can see there. We're just on the
ranking points, but we'll wait for the result from the other match.